Hi everyone, this is Nashville Home Cooking. I'm going to show you how to make a lasagna based on 2 people. Now, I love my lasagna, my husband does too, but it's just too much for 2 people. So I've came up with a smaller version. So I have ground some ground beef, which we buy at a butcher. So much better. So I'm going to add my homemade spaghetti sauce. If I can get it open. So I'm going to throw some homemade spaghetti sauce in there. And man, this stuff is so good. But because I don't put a lot of tomato sauce in it, I leave that for the cooking. So this is when I add my extra tomato sauce. Because I never know what I'm going to make when I use it. I could do spaghetti sauce. I can do anything. It is just so good. Lots and lots of flavor. And I'll show you that in the fall when I start making my spaghetti sauce. So we're going to let this come to a simmer. Then I've already crushed up some lasagna noodles. And I cooked them al dente. So I'm going to throw those in. Yeah, they've been sitting in the strainer for a little bit. But because we love lasagna, it just, you know, for 2 people, or even for 3, there's just so much extras left over. And yeah, you can freeze it. It just doesn't taste the same. And doing it this way, we pretty much eat it in a couple days. So I'm going to mix all this together. I'm going to turn my oven on, because we're going to bake it to melt some cheese and to get all those flavors infused. You never want to overcook your pasta. Otherwise, it's going to be rubbery. Oh, the aroma is so good. I'm partial to my homemade spaghetti sauce. We do not buy store-bought anymore. And I've been doing spaghetti sauce for probably around 10 years. And if I buy homemade spaghetti sauce, he'll go, "What is this stuff?" So he knows the difference. He has a very sensitive palate. And really, I just use tomatoes and a lot of spices. So, once this is getting heated up, I'm going to spray my pan so it doesn't stick. Cook this up together. Then we're going to throw some cheese on it. Just breaking up all these noodles that I cooked earlier. Maybe a little bit more sauce. You know, I don't measure when it comes to actually cooking. The only time I measure is when I bake. Because it's, you know, everybody knows that baking is very temperamental. But cooking, you flavor to taste. Okay, I think that's mixed up enough. So we're going to take this and throw it in the pot. Oh, it's a heavy one. Okay, so we've got that all layered out. Just depending on how much you cook, depends on what size you need of a casserole dish. Now I'm going to layer it with some provolone, thin provolone cheese. Of course, it's tearing on me, so it doesn't matter. It's all going to come out the same anyway. And then I'm going to top it with some mozzarella. Let's put some of this down here. Everybody loves provolone. It's just, it's the best cheese. And we're just going to toast it in the oven just till the cheese melts. So you could probably have this dinner done in 30 to 40 minutes. Just depending on your ground beef. Like I said, we buy our ground beef from a butcher because I have a sensitive stomach and it just does not do well with store-bought ground beef. So now we've got the provolone on there. Yeah, I'm using packaged cheese because it's just going to melt. It's already heated. just to give him some cheesiness. I'm gonna add a little extra seasoning. So we got some garlic. I love garlic. He doesn't, but he'll figure it out. Some Italian seasoning. And some oregano. And my specialty is my dried basil, which I'm gonna have to do some more this summer. This is gonna make it super, super tasty. So we're gonna throw this in the oven and come back in maybe, 20, 25 minutes, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, we are about ready to pull it out of the oven and see the final. This is a great lasagna recipe when you have just a few people that's going to be eating. I'll show you. I'm just going to do a small section. Oh, look at all that cheesy goodness. So good. Serve it with some garlic bread. Look at that. So good. You will not be disappointed. Again, this is Nashville Home Cooking. And I'm Rosa. And we're going to make some good meals together. Have a great evening.